JRPGs. Who needs them? Me. I need them. But why? JRPGs are known for their rich and convoluted stories, their characters that you love, they inspire you, and you wish they were real, and their stupid fan service they add from time to time. Like, okay dude, you don't need to add hot spring scene here, this shit pisses me off, and now don't get me wrong, I'm a filthy degenerate, but I'm not playing a goddamn JRPG to go into and their cute little mascots. You can also replace the word cute with annoying. So, why am I telling you all this? Why make this a video? Well, it starts with my first JRPG. It was... That's not a JRPG. This is... Okay, can we talk about that intro? I first played this game somewhere near release on my uncle's PS2, and I don't know why, but this intro gave me feelings of nostalgia, which is wild. I was like a wee little lad at the time. But it also gave me feelings of dread and somber. And I'm thinking, I think this might have had lasting effects on me as an adult. Anyway, I love this game. The gameplay was simple and clean. Sora, Kairi, and Riku were a fun trio. And all those feelings I had at the intro disappeared when these goobers showed up. Gosh, happy to help you, Don. I won't get too into the plot, but I love this game. And when I finally finished it, I was able to start Kingdom Hearts 2. In 2016. Let me explain. So I'm gonna be real, the first time I played Kingdom Hearts, I was straight up lost. I had no idea how to progress Wonderland, Deep Jungle, and the Colosseum. Like bro, you need a fucking PhD to know what you're doing in an old JRPG when you were also just a child and you just boot up the game and you find yourself in a tent. Like bro, what do I do? Fast forward to 2009 to 2010, we have our own PS2 and a copy of Kingdom Hearts, and I can finally finish the game. Nope, I'm getting girl boss gatekept by this stupid Ansem ship. Yes, for those who don't know, he turns into a ship. Okay kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. I want to be an astronaut. Darkness. I'm sorry, what was that, Ansem? I mean a ship. Oh, good luck with that. I always knew my teacher was my biggest hater. But luckily my younger brother was a cracked gamer and he beat Ansem on his playthrough, and so I was able to watch the ending. And damn, what an ending. That shit made me cry. Like, why did he have to let her hand go? I'm so confused. So, Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't play, but my brother did a little yar har, if you know what I mean. And I absorbed some knowledge through osmosis. All I really knew was that nobodies were the bodies that were left behind when someone becomes a heartless. I knew people were a nobody if they had an X in their name. We don't talk about her yet. And that there were two Ansems, because one of them wasn't actually Ansem. So there was an Ansem, and a Xemnas running around. And I thought the idea of like a TV show called Ansem, and Xemnas was funny at the time.
Darkness. You know, that's all you ever talk about. Unlike me, the real Ansem, I would talk about cool things like experimenting on children for the sake of science. The real Ansem. Is there such a thing as a real Ansem? Maybe the real Ansem was the friends we made along the way. What?
Anyway, in 2016, I finally had a friend who actually liked Kingdom Hearts, and he let me borrow his copy of 1.5 HD Remix, and my brother just happened to buy 2.5 HD Remix, and I was finally able to experience all of these. Okay, just these. Loki didn't want to watch a movie and play a card game. So, now kinda caught up with the KH series, minus this, cause it was on the 3DS. We did own the game, but like low-key, I didn't want to play on the 3DS. I waited for the release of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and eventually Kingdom Hearts 3. It left an empty void in my heart on what to play. Hey, this game kinda looks like Kingdom Hearts. So a person whose only Final Fantasy knowledge being the great ninja Yuffie, Leon, and this girl fucking dies. World of Final Fantasy is a wild first Final Fantasy game to play, but like, it looks like Kingdom Hearts. How could I not? Now I don't remember the story too well. Spoiler alert for this game. These evil guys are like the protagonist's parents or something. I'ma be real, the plot wasn't too hot, but the gameplay was pretty baller. It was like Pokemon, but you had to like stack your boys on top of each other, and that included the protagonists. So you had like 2 small dudes, 2 medium-sized lads, and 2 big boys, which made team comps and stuff fun and interesting. But enough of that. I finished the game and I was like, damn, I didn't know any of these fucking references. And let me remedy this by playing the one game that has like no references in this game. Yeah, so my brother wanted to play this game because it looked cool, and I leached off of him and played this as well. Damn, I keep leeching off my brother. Hope I'm still not leeching off him and stuff that isn't about games right about now. Anyway, so I played this game without the knowledge of its history and development, and I'ma say, I cried at the ending. Like, can someone stand by me while I bawl my ass out here? Like, please, I love these guys. Anyway, all those feelings went away when I did the piteous dungeon. Fuck this dungeon. I never felt so angry to— Okay, how about I play an actual Final Fantasy game that appeared in World of Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy X. Now this game was— wow. Oh my god. They invented HD kissing! But in all seriousness, this game was very good. The gameplay felt good and made sense. Like the action bar helped you plan your moves. The weakness system made you switch characters and strategize while Kamari was there, bench warming. Sorry, if I knew how to use him properly instead of making him into a worse Waka, I would have used him. And trust me, I was fighting for my life in this fight. Like, bro, please! And the story was good, but that ending gets me every fucking time. Confession. My favorite genre of YouTube video is watching a video called My FF10 Experience and skipping to the ending and watching the Let's Player cry while I also cry. I think there might be something wrong with me. Final Fantasy X was a phenomenal game, and after that I played Final Fantasy IV and it was good, but you know, I needed something else. Something different. Maybe a little more anime. I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Story time. I was enjoying JRPGs, but I didn't really know what to play. I browsed the PlayStation Store, and I don't know how, but I ended up looking at this game, and thought it looked interesting. So I googled the game's gameplay, and I kid you not, all I saw was this. Yep, I'm convinced. And that's how I got into the Tales series. And let me just like glaze Tales of Berseria. I love this game. This might be one of my favorite JRPGs of all time, which is weird, but everything about it just clicked. Velvet is such a cool and edgy protagonist who will stop at nothing for revenge. Rokuro is a chill and funny guy that's gonna help Velvet, all because she found his broken ass sword. Lapis is just a little guy, and honestly becomes a Chad at the end. Aizen, my bestest boy, is a guy who doesn't pull his punches and does shit because he's free to do so. And like, he's also cute and adorable sometimes. Like, oh my god, I love this man. Magulu, a bubble of energy, comedic relief and fun, and is totally not hiding behind an exterior. Like, why would she? There's nothing to hide. And Eleanor, the most normal, I guess. Good person of the group. We low-key are playing the villains in this game, but like, just low-key. And the story is just, mwah. The twists, the turns. I cried like 3 separate times in this JRPG. Like, bro, it's so good. And while the gameplay isn't too deep, it's still really fun and addictive, especially when you learn how to play the other characters. Like, oh my god, you're wide open. Die or be killed. Rah! Ready to die? I'm not done with you yet. Here's something for you. Hope you like it. Venom Strike. Why am I glazing up this game so much? Because I think you should play it and give it a chance and validate my feelings about it, because it's like one of my favorite games ever, and like, it'd be so good if you— And after the ride that was Tales of Berseria, naturally, I played the game before it, which just happens to be set in the same world, but many years in the future. Yeah, I think they were still figuring it out, I guess. Anyway, after that, I needed something else in my JRPGs. Something with a little more pizzazz, a little more style, more vocals in my battle theme. And I looked at the store and upcoming recent releases, and I was like, personally, Persona looks like a good option. Why did it feel like I was cut mid-sentence? So, at the time, the only thing I knew about this game was that it had good reviews. Yep, that's basically it. I mean, going blindly into Tales of Berseria worked out for me. Surely something like this is gonna be good. And good it was. Like, holy, this game was oozing with style. The character design, the demon design, the palaces, the bosses, and the gosh dang menus. Can I see the menu, please? The men I please are very satisfied with how I treat them. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, you meant the Persona menu. One moment. Like, zam! This shit, fire! Anyway, Persona 3 is my favorite. Huh? Like, it doesn't make sense. The models and visuals are not that great. The gameplay, low-key, kinda whack. Especially the answer. And Tartarus was just so not fun. Yet, despite that, the characters were phenomenal. The story and the respective arcs go in tandem with the themes of the game. It's honestly beautiful. And now with Persona 3 Reload, I was able to play it all over again. And this time, cry. But in HD, it was epic. I'ma be real, Persona is now the reason I hate silent protagonists. Like, bro, there's so much shit happening around you, and the only thing you can ever say is, Persona! Get this guy's ass! Like, really? Your friends are dying and shit, and all you're doing is man standing emoji? Yeah, no thanks. Anyway, Yu Narukami is my favorite protagonist, all because of the anime.
Aren't you even the least bit curious, Kanji?
Huh? About what?
Naoto, big melons or not.
What? What the hell are you asking me? I didn't look at her tits, I swear!
Okay.
But that chick, she is pretty amazing.
Which chick? Oh, right, fun bags.
See, this dude is funny as fuck if you let him talk. After playing all these JRPGs, time flew by, and all of a sudden, there it was, in reaching distance. One of my most anticipated JRPGs, except I didn't really wait too long, cause you know, I only recently just finished all the other games. Yes, I played Recom, and enjoyed it. I know, crazy. And watched the movies, and finished 2.8. It was time to ball. Let's just jump right in and...
Whatever you're talking about, I don't care. Put Buzz back the way he was, then get lost.
Or else what, Toy?
Yeah, I am a toy. And a friend. My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Okay, that was one of the best scenes in gaming history, lmaoo. And also, the fuck was that before? Verum Rex? Looks very cool for a fictional thing that won't have any bearing on what happens in the future of the series, right? So yeah, the game was pretty fun, but with the lack of critical mode from the start and playing the game the way it was intended, you kinda just breeze past the game. The story was pretty good. Kari still got shafted though, not great, but that's what happens in the big leagues. And there were questions that were answered, yet still we didn't know like, what's in the box? I'ma be real, I felt like this game didn't reach my expectations. It was good. The plot twist at the end, very baller. Sets out the next games too, but low-key left a void in my soul. Like all these games, yet the story felt like a bit of a mess. Maybe it's just too hard to make a video game series with multiple games that take place in various times and locations with different protagonists and a multitude of characters, and their stories tell a cohesive and engaging story. Wait. Guys, it's right behind me, isn't it? Oh god! Where to even begin with this series? These games have a lot of fucking reading. As a non-book enjoyer and avid reading hater, this game was kinda hard to get into. Oh, and how did I discover this game in the first place? I think I just googled the best JRPG series and Trails just kept coming up, so I decided to play them in release order. Trails in the Sky was starting off as a solid 6 out of 10. It was pretty good, pretty fun, not the biggest fan of the presentation, but it worked, and the gameplay was pretty good. But something was missing, and that's when I discovered it.
The voice acting mod.
And let me tell you, it was a game changer. Elevated it to an instant 9 out of 10.
八方塞がりってやつね。こんな時に先生だったらどう切り抜けるのかしら。
どうやらお困りのようだね。
あれ、ヨシは何か言った？
いや、僕は何も。隣から聞こえてきたわ。しかもなんだか聞き覚えのあるような。
おお、釣れないことを言わないでくれたまえ。この艶のある美声を聞いたら誰だかすぐにわかるだろうに。
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? And I think because of the voice acting mod, it made me appreciate voice acting a lot more now. But that's a story for another time. But I can guarantee that I wouldn't have cried at this scene if there was no voice acting. Dude, the scene isn't even sad. It's like actually really happy, but like, goddamn. And yeah, just like that, I played all the games, and it was just in time for Cold Steel 3 to release, and you know I was playing that shit. It was so good that I even imported Cold Steel 4, cause like, you can't just leave me on a cliffhanger. I know you've done it 2 times prior, but still, I could you. But yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, I can glaze more about Trails another time, but this is basically my JRPG journey. And look, I didn't get to talk about the other great JRPGs I have played, like Dragon Quest, Fire Emblem, Shin Megami Tensei, Nier. They're all such great series. But yeah, this is basically my JRPG experience. Now, to answer that question at the start, why did I make this video? Was it to share my JRPG experience to the masses because none of my friends are huge JRPG fiends like me? Was it to expose some of my favorite games to people and tell them to try them out? Maybe I just wanted to glaze up some games just cause, you know, I want to. Or maybe I was bored and I wanted to make a video like this, but I couldn't really think of a good video topic, but JRPGs were the first thing that came to mind. Maybe all of those snuck in here and there's bits of truth to each of them. No, the real reason I made this video was to campaign JRPGs to remove these goddamn hot spring scenes in my video game. I don't need them. If I want to see hot anime characters doing the deed, I just want some hint. And thank you for watching the video. If you made it at the end, poggers. If you want more videos like this, well, tough luck. This is the only video on my channel that's like this. But if you want to see more of me, I post videos, shorts, and streams all on this channel. So thank you for watching, and my name's Don Know It, now you know it, and if you don't, then you don't know it. Take care.